Lucas and his gang ruled the school until I rewrote the rules, making them the main characters of a psychological horror story where fear wasn't just for the weak. Hi, my name is Liam, and my story isn't one of revenge, it's about fear itself. The fear bullies feel when they realize they've messed with the wrong person. I wasn't always this way. In school, I was the easy target, the quiet kid, the one who kept to himself. Lucas and his gang made sure my days were filled with humiliation. It started with the small things. Stolen lunch, torn notebooks, a shove in the hallway. But bullies always push further, don't they? One day they cornered me after school. "What's in the bag, Liam?" Lucas sneered, yanking my backpack off my shoulder. I didn't say a word, just watched as he dumped my books onto the pavement. His friends laughed. It was the same routine. But that day, something inside me shifted. I didn't run. I didn't beg. I just stared at Lucas, longer than I ever had. And for the first time, he hesitated. I saw it in his eyes, an uncertainty he wasn't used to feeling. That's when I knew. Bullies aren't strong. They thrive on fear. But what happens when the person they torment stops being afraid? The next day I was waiting, not to fight, not to argue, but to make them feel what I had felt for years. I followed them through the halls, stood too close, never spoke, just watched. Lucas tried to act normal, but his voice wavered. His gang started noticing. Why was I always there, silent, unshaken? It unsettled them. Then I started knowing things I shouldn't have. I whispered Lucas's home address as I passed him in the hallway. I mentioned the street his grandmother lived on, the exact time his mother picked him up after practice. I never threatened. I never touched him. But I let him wonder how I knew. Let him wonder what I was capable of. It wasn't long before the tables turned. Lucas started avoiding me. His friends stopped laughing. The one who used to torment me now glanced over his shoulder, afraid I'd be there, and I always was. One by one, they cracked. The group that had once ruled the school halls dissolved into paranoia. They didn't know if I was watching, listening, and that was enough. Lucas left before graduation. No one knew why. Some said his parents moved. Others whispered that he couldn't handle it anymore. The fear of the unknown, the fear of what I might do next. But I never did anything, because the scariest monsters are the ones that never have to lift a finger. And I became the nightmare bullies never saw coming. Some people teach you how to fight, others teach you how to win. Guess which one Lucas was?